Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of the series wherein I explain what happens behind the scenes when you make an investment in mutual fund or especially in the equity market. Now, in order to cover that, I have explained the common terminologies that you come across when you make any transaction in the stock market. So in the first part of the series, I have explained brokers and the Demat account. So if you have not watched that, please go ahead and give that a watch, and then you can come back to enjoy this one. And if you already know those two terms, then you can very well continue with this one. So yeah, with that cleared, after a broker and the Demat account, next what we have is a trading account. Now this is an account which you need if you want to trade in shares. For example, if you want to go into the business of buying and selling shares. So a trading account is linked with your savings account, and it acts as an intermediary between your savings account and your Demat account. So let's say if you want to purchase shares worth 5,000 rupees, you need to transfer those 5,000 rupees from your savings account to your trading account, and then using those 5,000 rupees, you can buy those shares. And after you have bought the shares, those shares get deposited in your Demat account. So that is how the flow works when you want to purchase any share. Now talking about depositories. A depository is an institution or an entity whose primary responsibility is maintaining the shares that you purchase or the mutual fund units that you purchase. They are responsible for maintaining those in an electronic or a digital form. The Demat accounts that you open with your broker, they are primarily maintained with these depositories. Now there are two depositories in India. We have NSDL, that is the National Securities Depository Limited, and we have CDSL. Both of these, they are headquartered in Mumbai. So that was about depositories. Next we have depository participants. So what is a depository participant now? Now don't worry if you're getting confused, I'm just giving you a brief definition of each terminology that you would encounter. Towards the end, I'll be linking up all this, and then the entire picture will be much clearer for you. Now since there are only two depositories in India, it's not possible for them to provide their services to every people across India. And that's the reason we have depository participants, which act as a link between the depositories and the investors, that is you and I. And that's the reason depository participants are there, and they need to be a member of either the NSDL or the CDSL in order to provide services on their behalf. Now this is where it might get a bit tricky for you, but let me explain. A depository participant for you is the same as your broker. So for example, if you have decided to invest or go ahead through Zerodha, you have chosen Zerodha as your discount broker, towards the end of their website, you will be able to see this, that it's mentioned that it is both a member of CDSL as well as it's also registered with BSC and NSC. So with BSC and NSC, because it's registered, it is a broker for you, and because it's a member of CDSL, it's also a depository participant for you. So let me show you an overall picture as to what happens when you make a transaction, that is when you purchase an equity share or you invest in a mutual fund, and you'll have an idea as to how all these entities and the different accounts, how they are all linked together and how they work together when you make a transaction. So let's say you decide to purchase some shares. So you approach a broker, say Zerodha, who is registered with NSC and BSC and is also a member of CDSL. Now, after you create an account with Zerodha, you will be having a trading account and a Demat account. And like I said earlier, your trading account will be linked with your savings account, and your Demat account will be maintained with CDSL or NSDL. In this case, since it is Zerodha, it's CDSL. Now you want to purchase say 5 shares of Reliance, which will be worth around rupees 12,000. So for that, you first have to transfer that 12,000 rupees from your savings account to your trading account. Then after you make the payment from your trading account to your broker, the broker will place the order at the stock exchange, and after it is processed, 5 shares of Reliance will get deposited in your Demat account. So to show in a simplistic manner, this is how it works when you want to convert 12,000 worth of cash lying in your savings account into 12,000 worth of shares, and this entire process happens within minutes as everything happens online. So that was it for this video. I hope I was able to help you out in any way possible, because once you start making investments in mutual funds or in equities, you would start receiving mails from these entities and you would see these terms, for example, in your statements or in your subject email. And if you were not aware about those, I hope I was able to help you out in some way. So yeah, so thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please consider doing so. And if you have gained any form of knowledge from this video, please drop a like, and that would help my channel because I'm in my initial phase. Thank you so much again for watching. Until the next video, see you, take care, and bye bye.